Hello, hi guys. Welcome back to the Football Showdown channel. We are back with another stream. This time, we're gonna talk a lot regarding Arsenal specific, but obviously we are ready to entertain a lot of questions from other clubs as well. We are trying to hit 1.5k subscribers. So if you are not yet subscribed, please keep subscribing. We have hit 1.3 subscribers. I think it was today or like sometime back. I'm not sure which one is true, but yeah. The channel is going really well. It's growing at a decent pace. Obviously, with more Arsenal news or more links to Arsenal, we'll be more regular with our streams because at this point we do not want to stream just for the sake of it and make ourselves look like fools while not able to speak about random things, right? So yeah, let me call on the usual suspect, Aarush. Welcome back.
Suspect.
Yeah, yeah, and a guy who's been a while since he's been on the channel because of his personal things like education and all of that, right? Salo, welcome, Salo, coming from home.
I finally, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've gone home after how many weeks has it been since you have gone home?
yeah. I think today it's 1 week. Yeah,
Damn. Ha ha ha.
yeah,
Right, right. Because last week was what? Last exactly 1 week back we streamed with Daksh Bro, and then exactly
yeah.
this. Yeah, yeah. My
We're
God, that
streaming like weekly once now, every
haha weekly.
Mondays for the last 3 weeks.
True, true, true. I mean, to be fair, there's not much happening in the Arsenal front. Like, what do we even want to talk about? See, I personally didn't find anything to talk about. That's why the whole reason I was not enthusiastic about it. But yeah, not like we have too much connection at other clubs that we need to talk about this and all that. Right? So, it's fine.
And I think
It is fine.
every content creator is facing the same issue because some are
Hmm.
just trying to get different ideas with
Hmm.
like different collaborations and stuff like that. But the
Hmm.
like if you see Daksh even yesterday he was on his Instagram and he was like, I don't want to rinse and repeat the same content that you keep asking me the same two, three questions
Hmm.
and I keep answering and then just I just stream for the sake of it. So it just
Hmm.
makes sense as to how dry this window is. But we're in the
Yeah.
last week of June, so let's just see
Hmm.
how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah. The only sad bit about is that I'll have to go back to Starbucks and start streaming, assuming that the market will be much more friendly for Arsenal. And yeah, I'll be more in Starbucks next month.
Yeah.
This 1 month where I was at home, I could stream literally every day at any point of time. There was nothing happening on the Arsenal front. Nothing, nothing. Not like Club World Cup is also fun. Not do we watch it, right? So and I thought it was like, man, are you guys watching Club World Cup?
Over the
I'm
top.
just kind of
Hmm.
yeah, following the scores. I
Yeah.
watched like one or two halves. That's all.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
It just has that preseason vibe. Like
Yeah. Hmm.
it's like the fans are not there. Like even at least in
Hmm.
preseason, the fans come out in numbers. Even the fans
Hmm.
are not out in numbers for the
Hmm.
club
Hmm.
World Cup. Yeah, official numbers FIFA always puts like
Hmm.
they inflated, but yeah.
Ha ha
But
ha.
yeah, I it was good to see like some of the South American teams performing well. Like
Hmm.
yeah, it's even as football fans, we always kind of
Hmm.
underestimate the other leagues over the world. So it's
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of nice to see at least even if they don't win always, they can compete with like European teams. Like I thought, like for example, when I was watching the Man City versus Wydad game,
Hmm.
and Man City scored immediately in the first minute, and I thought it would be like something like 7 or 6, but then they actually played quite well the whole game. Like they
Hmm.
kept with City, and
Hmm.
yeah, obviously you could argue that the European teams are tired and they're not giving their all, but
Ha.
I don't. I think that's a poor argument to be honest.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
yeah.
Hey, Mr. Sarwin, how are you? How are you? Uh, 90% Partey. What? Mr.
Gone
90% Partey.
basically 90%.
Gonna have 1v1. So apparently he had a meeting with Arteta, but the thing is that uh, I think the fees is the issue or the wages that he wants is the issue, if I'm not wrong. That is
I
the whole
think there was an
reason.
update today afternoon, which was from an African journalist who said that
Hmm.
this same news that he's going to have a 1v1 with Arteta. Arteta basically wants him, Partey also wants it, but one of
Hmm.
them has to sacrifice it basically.
Right.
And the news also had that he's 90% not going to renew.
Hmm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. This is the whole reason I've been falling a little bit about Madrid. Rodrigo didn't play a single minute yesterday as well. nor did he even warm up.
Yeah.
Wake up, thank you, what you whatever the sentence was. Hi Dutra, how are you, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi Rusty, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. It's a very Arsenal centric stream. Like Daxbro said last week, it's been a while since people have done anything Arsenal specific, and yeah, let's just have a nice, good time. We were talking about transfers. We'll obviously talk about our fixtures as well, all fixtures. So yeah, yeah, no part, bro. I'm happy, but in hindsight, it might not look good because we'll be low in numbers, right? I'm
But
not sure
we
if.
have been linked with one or two midfielders since
Hmm,
Partey exit links have
hmm,
started. So
hmm.
I guess we would sign someone if Partey goes.
No, but the talk is that we want to invest in other parts in our attack, right? So if you're investing in our attack, we may not have the money to go and buy another
No, so
midfielder.
I think the players we linked with it is the Agume from Sevilla,
Hmm.
and we linked with Norgard also. I don't think those would be
Not
quite
good.
heavy or like expensive signings. Yeah, so
I think with the Sevilla one would be slightly cheaper because not Brentford will try to fleece us for sure.
yeah.
There is no doubt
But the
regarding
thing is,
that.
Brentford have lost a lot of negotiating power since their manager Thomas Frank's gone, and a lot of
Hmm.
their players will not be that keen. And they even put a manager who's not not an established manager in place.
They,
So
they they have a manager
yeah,
confirmed.
It's confirmed.
I am not sure, but like it's not even confirmed. That's the main point. If it's not confirmed, that's a bad point. And I think
Right,
if
right,
the
right.
rumors were like it was going to be the set piece coach is going to become
Hmm,
their
hmm,
manager.
hmm,
So
hmm.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I think Brentford players might leave in numbers.
Mm-hmm. To all the nine concurrent viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you like the stream. We're trying to hit that 15 likes target as well. The thing is that if you guys keep liking the stream, it will start to push the stream onto the algorithm so that many other people can join the stream and probably subscribe to the channel as well. So keep liking the stream. And yeah, let's do our bit as well. Suchit has entered his uncle. Ah.
Every week he tries to beat those allegations, but he ends
Just
up
going to
beating the
the
allegations.
See, the season, the summer has been boring. I do not know what to do. Right, I'm trying to find a job as well. It's not happening. I might as well do something interesting. It's either with the hair or with my beard or something. So yeah, might as well experiment.
everyone's like getting going to 70s and 80s in terms of fashion, but Suchit went with the hairstyle and facial.
Suchit Gabra,
But
Sharun.
Actually,
yeah, that's
Welcome, Anshul. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. I think you're a first time viewer. Have we seen it before? Have you guys clocked it? I don't think so, right? Yeah. Welcome. If you're new here, I hope you're subscribed. Keep liking the stream as well, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the show. Show. Suddenly, more
so
Gyökeres links today, right?
yeah. So
Uh,
I
hmm,
wonder why.
hmm.
I heard
You
that
know,
like a lot
yeah.
of rumors that Sesko is
Hmm,
being kind of a pain and asking
hmm,
too much high wages,
Mhm.
and obviously the release clause thing has been going on for the last 1 or 2 weeks that he
hmm,
wants a
hmm,
release clause. So
hmm,
apparently Arsenal are a bit done with him. Like in that
hmm,
case, like they don't want to entertain him with those kind of demands.
hmm.
So they might go ahead with Gyokeres, which I know a lot of panel members here in this channel will be very very pissed with that. But I guess you look at the flip side, you sign a player
Hmm,
who wants to come to your club. I think
hmm,
that's a
hmm, hmm,
no-brainer. Like,
hmm,
uh, I do understand Sesko's point of view, to be really honest, because he's a
hmm.
player. I think he could. I don't see him in the stratosphere. Like in the end, he'll be an Arsenal player forever. Like I don't see him that kind of player. Like I could see him playing at a like a I really love Arsenal. I always say this, but it's realistically the thing is we are not the biggest club in the world. Like in the end, like
Hmm,
we are a big club, but there are bigger
hmm,
clubs than us, and he could easily play for them in the future.
hmm,
And
hmm,
yeah, so I in a way I feel that if we go into those demands,
hmm,
it's okay in theory to accept those demands, but it opens up a lot of can of
hmm,
worms for the other players. So I guess as a club we can't like go into give into the demands of other players, especially to someone who's coming new. So that
hmm,
opens up a lot of avenues for the existing players to then ask for stuff which might not be realistic.
hmm, hmm.
Fair enough.
Uh, okay, done. Martinelli to Bayern. Okay. Now this one, right? We'll come to this. We'll come to this. We'll definitely talk about this 1 second. We'll take in few other comments which are like similar to this one as well. 1 second. I think we have to go for potential players more of a. I think we have to go for potential player
Potential
more of a
more than a proven player.
more of a proven player because proven one will demand more minutes. Huh.
Fair enough.
Okay.
But then in
See.
our
Hmm.
case, which is funny that the unproven player is demanding so much, like in a way.
Hmm.
So that's
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
funny case for us. And the
Hmm.
proven player is ready and like willing to come to us. Like he's
Hmm.
basically dying to come to us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very weird
Uh,
situation.
I think this is a strategy. We're looking at both, and media is cooking up stories around it. Okay,
This is also true.
there is a theory that is going around that it is like people of Gyokeres' agent that has been putting out news that Sesko is demanding such high wages, and that is the whole reason why sudden links are being saying that Gyokeres to Arsenal is almost done, and that is the
Okay, I
whole
didn't think
reason.
about that angle. To be fair,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean that theory has been
that would
going
be
on. I didn't
mad.
think that.
That would be
Huh.
mad. Yeah,
True, true, true. Huh. I mean, you
yeah,
never know, right? It's very notorious at this point, and the way Portuguese media has been going this entire summer, you never really know, right? Yeah. Hmm. Too much demands by him and his agent. Leipzig will obviously want to sell it quickly.
yeah.
Mm, I don't think Leipzig would want to sell him because I think he will definitely develop a lot. What I fear is that if Arsenal do not go for him, I think Liverpool will definitely go for him, and I do not want him to end up at a club that is potentially a rivals or immediate rivals like Liverpool. And if he goes to Chelsea, I'm sure it will elevate them a lot more than what it is right now. Because no matter how good potentially Delap is, the way Sesko has been playing for over like 2 to 3 years has been brilliant. Delap is good in his own way, but I think there's still uh, a lot of things that needs to be like ironed out just so that he can be potentially good enough to like take them to the next point.
For me,
That's
the
what I
worry
think.
is like if
Hmm.
Sesko's demands, and I don't really think Sesko's demands would be too crazy.
Hmm.
Like if Sesko's demands is crazy for you, then how are you going to try and sign Rodrigo? Like that's my
Hmm.
worry. Like,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
um, I mean, Rodrigo would obviously ask much, not much more, but a lot more than Sesko,
For sure,
and
for sure.
then yeah. So I don't know how that's going to play out.
I
Hmm.
think
Hmm.
the idea previously was also that Nico Williams wouldn't end up coming, or even if he came, players
Hmm.
like Saka would be upset that he's earning more than them and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Being like someone who is signed and not being like
Yeah,
established and proved from the academy to the team. So and
Hmm.
it makes sense. But
Hmm.
all
Hmm.
of this is still very much in the air in terms of what Gyökeres has been demanding, what
Hmm.
Sesko's demands are over the top, and hence we are moving to
Hmm.
Gyökeres and stuff like that. So I think it's better that
Hmm.
we wait for a reputed
mm,
journalist to break the situation because
Hmm.
last whole week we didn't get a single update from either of Fabrizio or David Onstein.
Right.
So
Right.
it's just better to because I think we are still deciding whom we want to be honest
Hmm.
because that
Hmm.
is what Berta's technique is set to be.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
just hope
Hmm.
by the end of this week we can fix something.
Hmm.
And it's
Hmm.
only Monday today, so
Hmm.
um,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not a
it is a
huge fan
Monday.
of
I
that
think all
kind
news
of.
will start blasting all of a sudden.
I'm not a huge fan of his technique of like keeping everything open and it's deciding at the last minute. Like, I guess
Hmm.
it's a good way to, you know,
it is.
have safeguards in case someone says no. But
Hmm.
I always would prefer having one main target. But the thing is, the problem here is the market is in the striker market is so like
Dry.
like very less.
Hmm.
There's not many strikers, and
Hmm.
if Gyökeres knows that Sesko was the number one option, then
Hmm.
he would not be as enticed by Arsenal as
Hmm.
like before.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's got to play it really smartly.
Yeah. Yeah. New ITKs, new stories, and same old microwave news. Fair enough. Ishan, I think, agrees with what Salu was been saying. Just but wanting a release clause in his contract might be an issue. Yep. Yep.
I honestly don't think it's
Hmm.
such a big issue
Hmm.
because like a lot of players nowadays do have release clauses.
Hmm.
But the problem is you don't see release clauses at top clubs. Like you only see
Hmm.
it at the clubs who are in like mid level and like lower.
Hmm.
So that I think that it's more than the release clause. It's just the issue is how he is perceiving Arsenal when he asks for the release clause. I think that's the
Yeah,
Hmm.
issue.
true.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
he's asking a release clause because he obviously sees Arsenal as a
Insecure
stepping
about
stone.
his future and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
exactly.
Hmm. But Dakshbhai did tell on stream that Berta's links with media are very high, so we need to be used to it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't aware of this
Yeah,
news.
obviously Arsenal also would also use the media to kind of pressurize the other
Hmm.
clubs too.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. July is here. No, for July is not yet here, bro. July is not yet here. It's wait. Trust me. Even July
Yes.
starts, right? Even I
I
start
mean,
losing mind. Don't worry.
to be fair, like a lot of the reports and a lot of the journalists have been saying that Arsenal won't
Hmm.
do much moves until June end.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
has been, and that's not been like recent. That's been
Hmm.
like from even April, like when that early June window started. That's
Hmm.
always been, most of the journalists were saying that. So I
Hmm.
have
Hmm.
been
Hmm.
patient, but yeah, it's a bit scary. You seeing, I think the scary thing is because a lot of other clubs around us are doing good
Yeah. Yeah.
investment. That's why.
Exactly. Exactly. See, the flip side, I agree. Is like, okay, last 3 years we've been crying for attackers to join our club or to bring in attackers, and we've been trying to get that. Now the main thing that is to win the Premier League, right? Whereas clubs that have won the Premier League have gotten the players that they wanted. The club that is trying to get back into the dominance that they had for the last 10 years has also invested in their team. So as a club that is like banging on the door for last 3 4 seasons, why have we not made those initial moves is the flip side, which I agree as well, because w- w- what does it say about ambition? Like, if we're really ambitious, won't it mean that, okay, we would want our players to come as soon as possible, get it done, and make sure that they are like signed, and so that everything's done. But to that I would say, our preseason anyway starts in the month of July. You sign a player now, you sign a player before the season starts also, it doesn't really matter, because anyway they'll come and start playing in the month of June, right? And in the month of July. So what is the whole point of trying to sign them now and like wait till then and doing all that?
I
Is it
think
just that?
what people really want is for the attackers to be there for preseason, because we had Yash who's there in the comments. He also said
Hmm,
it last
hmm,
stream with Duck, saying that I would
hmm,
want our attackers to be there for preseason, because
hmm,
we
hmm,
know as fans how we use this
hmm,
as a term to then slate the player, saying that he didn't have a
hmm,
preseason, hence he's not performing great. And
hmm,
I
hmm,
think the window still has quite a lot of time. The window's open till 31st of August. We
hmm,
have time till at least the second or third week to
hmm,
secure two attackers for the
hmm,
preseason, which we're going to have in the third week. So
hmm, hmm,
I think things
Also,
will move at least for the center forward.
hmm, hmm,
also if you look at our target, like we got the midfielder in, like
hmm,
which we needed.
hmm,
uh Kepa, most reports say is almost done. Like
hmm,
we are the main left winger, we are linked with Rodrigo. He
hmm,
anyways most likely wouldn't play a lot in preseason because he's
hmm,
already going to play most likely until July and mid July
hmm,
in the Club
hmm,
World Cup.
hmm,
So he mostly, even though he might be on the preseason tour, if we sign him, he
hmm,
probably won't play a lot.
hmm,
And then only signing we need right now, like we are in right now in the current stage, is the striker signing, and I think that's what's going on.
hmm,
And
hmm,
midfielder is a case with Partey. So if Partey signs,
hmm,
we don't need to sign midfielder, and
hmm,
if Partey doesn't sign, we will
hmm,
sign a
hmm,
alternate. So
hmm,
I think it's been slow because we don't need like an extreme amount of signings. That's why it
hmm,
looks a bit slow. I don't
hmm,
think it's been that slow. And I think if we get a striker in before preseason, I think it'll be fine because
hmm,
I think Rodrigo is our number one left wing target, and anyways he wouldn't be a lot involved in preseason, so I'll be fine with him coming in like August starting or July ending. Yeah.
hmm, hmm. Now that you mentioned left wing, right? We'll take in few comments that mention regarding left wing, because it's kind of funny. Parth, Parth on the comments, he says, Sucheet is linked with more hairstyles and beards in Bayern with left wingers. Fair play, man. Good one, good one. What about your left wing position, mate? The other one was Martinelli to Bayern. I think won't happen. Okay, nice. Okay, now since we have established that we had this bit, so Martinelli to Bayern makes a lot of sense for Bayern in terms of getting that Mane and Olise kind of situation for them. Like how Liverpool had Mane and Salah, this would be like their Mane and Salah kind of situation because Olise is not that great at defending, but he will give you the output. Whereas Martinelli is not great as Olise in terms of output, maybe, but you know the kind of work he does for the team, right? So in that way, I think he'll definitely help a lot of it at Bayern. But if we were to sell, I would say minimum 70 million. Anything less than that, I do not want to let him go at least this summer.
Yeah, 60 would be fine for even me to
Huh.
sell him to
Hmm.
Bayern. But again, the links to Bayern have come from Christian Falk, who
Hmm.
has. So if you basically are on Twitter and you follow
Hmm.
Christian Falk, you would
Hmm.
notice that he first put a tweet of Gabriel Martinelli being in sight of Bayern. You
Hmm.
scroll down, you see Jamie Brino Gittins, you
Hmm.
see Rafael Leao, you
Hmm.
see Luis Diaz, you
Hmm.
see another two midfielders all in the span of 5 minutes that he's put as posts saying
Hmm.
that Bayern is linked with all of these. Everyone is
Hmm.
in concrete talks or whatever talks. So
Hmm.
it tells
Hmm.
you as to how sports build work in Germany in terms of
Hmm.
just driving interest, getting that agent fee and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
as of now, the idea that we know that's going to happen next season is that Trossard is going to sign a contract.
Hmm.
We are still looking for a left winger, and the
Hmm.
market looks very dry in terms of only Rodrigo left at this point,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
my very
True.
frank opinion. Nico
Hmm.
Williams
Hmm.
is bound to be going to Barcelona,
Hmm.
and we might just need to keep Martinelli for the whole situation that we
Hmm.
are not sure of signing a left winger, and
Hmm.
it may just become too late that we are pursuing Rodrigo. He then
Hmm.
changes his mind, stays at
Hmm.
Real Madrid, and we are
Hmm.
left with the same pair in at winger. So,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, it just doesn't make sense as
We
to
just have a
how.
nice update from Doc regarding the specific thing. Like, it's funny how it just happened at this point. Let me just see if I can bring it. Yeah. He says Arsenal is a name that has been popping up with English. At least confirmed that Gunner's interest. It's also close to the real possibility. Although Rodrigo is currently in a rather difficult emotional and footballing situation, they're considering signing the Brazilian this year. Although it's complicated and lengthy transaction, one that will take in place of August, not in July. Wow.
Bigger head loss within the fan
It's
base.
literally what I
Yeah.
said.
Click on
Yeah.
click on the source.
It's, that is literally what I said. That it would take till August.
Are you guys
Fantasy
aware of the
Sport.
source though? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like a newspaper.
Hmm. 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 1.4 million followers. I'm assuming that it's a decent source. If not, then well.
Probably not a sports source.
Hmm, hmm,
I
hmm.
mean, even if you think logically, it would take August to get Rodrigo.
Yeah, it will take
Ha
Like
ha
August.
ha.
if he plays a only way if he like doesn't play doesn't it gets before August would be like Real Madrid
Hmm,
just sell him between the Club World Cup,
hmm,
which doesn't make
Can
sense.
can
hmm.
you do
So
that though? Can you sign players who are already in the squad for a Club World Cup and then bring them?
no idea. I
Uh,
doubt it. I mean, why would they do that? Why
Because
would
see,
the club do that? I feel.
Sane
Yeah.
is playing the Club World Cup, right?
huh. Is he? I don't think he's
Yeah,
playing. I'm
yeah.
not sure. I'm not sure. Is he playing though?
I mean, he
Some
was in
player who's
Galatasaray. He was in Turkey the other day.
yeah, he signed for them.
I
But
think
Okay.
I
some
think
player
Sane
who's
did play the
already
first
signed
match.
is playing in the Club World Cup. I don't know.
This one.
Yeah, it's
M- Madrid signed that Argentina kid, right?
Oh, oh yeah, he's also yeah.
Yeah,
Matsuano.
he's.
But no, but his
Uh,
deal is set to
Mm,
be being
Matsu.
active post this thing.
okay. Okay. Hmm. 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 August तक we
So
cannot wait considering our fixtures. August आधा fans evaporated हो evaporate हो जाएगा. Fair enough. Yeah. Where is the both of you want me to add the oh damn there are 14 people. Okay, so there are 14 votes, but there are only 11 likes. Come on, guys. If you are here, please like this stream. We're trying to make sure this stream is pushed by YouTube's algorithm so that many other people can join us. Yeah. If I want to add the board thing, then I'll have to end this poll and all the bad. It's fine. I guess. And also, realistically, we can sign only one of them, so might as well just keep it as who would you prefer, right? Franco. Yeah, Franco. That is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sane
He's
is in. Wait,
see,
he's playing for
see,
Bayern. He's still playing for
see.
Bayern.
Yeah. Because I
Okay.
saw a meme saying that look at Sane walk in the Bayern team and is already signed for Turkey and stuff like that.
Okay, 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 okay. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But Bayern still won Nico Williams. They're all okay. So I thought when the Barca link came, I thought it was like sure shot done. It's like over. He's going to Barca for sure. But then I realized it's only the personal terms that have been agreed, if I'm not wrong, right? Or was it the club? I'm not sure.
It's the Bilbao side of things that has not been agreed because
Okay.
Deco was in talks with Nico and his agent, and
Mm-hmm.
that has gone well apparently. And
Okay.
he is accepting a wage cut to what it is currently, or like a
Hmm.
9 million net salary and something like that. But
Hmm.
if you follow Inaki Williams on Twitter, I mean, I just saw a post of his on his
Hmm.
Twitter. Basically, there was a mural of Inaki and Nico Williams holding each other on a wall in Bilbao,
Hmm.
which was completely, I mean, it was like them holding each other,
Hmm.
but there was someone who vandalized, came there, completely rubbed off Nico Williams and said as to how you are a snake and you are going for better options and we don't consider you one of our own. And Inaki
Shit.
ended up tweeting the same thing, saying that you
Huh.
can't be like ungrateful to things that have happened and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah, this
Okay.
happened
Okay.
like today.
I wasn't aware of the drama, but damn, bro. I don't think we are being sluggish in the transfer market. Huh. I mean, thing is that our expectations were low anyways for the first month. I don't even remember when was the last time we signed players like this as soon as the window opened. Was it the season when we signed Kai, Rice, and all these guys and Timber,
No,
or was that
no,
also?
that's so quick.
Uh,
That was
yeah,
in July itself. July.
exactly. So just wait on July. That's what I'm going to say. When will Zubimendi hold it? Okay.
Apparently, he
So,
was in London. He came to the
uh
headquarters. That's another
somehow we
update we
announced
got.
him some like a million times without really
He's
announcing
been
him.
our first signing, second signing, third signing,
Ha
fourth
ha
signing.
ha
He's been
ha.
everything for us.
Yep. What is Bilbao lore? Dear Nico, how dare you want a better?
Exactly.
uh, Ainsley, what did Inaki tweet about? Was it for the person who took off the?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hmm. We signed Fabio Vieira out of nowhere, no links. Uh, Okay, see
I wish we
that,
do something similar like this, right? In
but with
this era
whom?
of every random ass
Uh-huh.
player, man, anyone.
Hmm. Hmm.
It just gives you that dopamine in
No,
terms of not knowing a signing, not
in
knowing a
that
fit.
in that winter we signed both Kivior and Fabio Vieira out of nowhere.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was not just Fabio
Wait,
Vieira, if you
Fabio
guys know.
Vera came in winter?
No, no,
Yeah.
summer,
Yeah, he came in the summer.
summer.
He came in the summer.
February was summer.
Kivior came in the winter, that I know.
Kivior
Wait,
was That's the following winter was Kivior. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fabio
That
was
same
summer.
season. Yeah.
yeah.
I
February
didn't.
was like around this time, late June, early July. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm,
Damn. Okay. Okay. I got. Oh my timeline is completely
yeah.
ruined. But yeah. These test match streams are great. I'm doing my own streams and listening to your. Okay. First of all, we are not a podcast. Please, we are not yet a podcast. We are too small to call it a podcast. We are doing live stream. Let's just call it live
I
stream,
mean,
man. We don't know.
after seeing your haircut, we might have to go to podcast. Yeah.
I should wear glasses and then. Hey guys,
Hey, but
uh,
kudos to KV though. He's streaming for like 6, 7 hours
yeah,
per day
six
on
seven
the
hours
test
per
game,
yeah.
and that's just
Yep.
mental as to how he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So check him out if you all are into cricket. You all can get
Yep.
watching with his commentary
Mm-hmm.
at the background.
Well, when he put out this thing on Instagram that he was live streaming for Test cricket, I was like, what? I've not seen people even do live streams for IPL, but for Test cricket,
Yeah.
it's another level dedication, man. Like, kudos to you, kudos to you. I even took my dog for a walk at lunch. Good times, great dude. Ah, such peace. KVR wale window में we bought Jorginho.
Oh yeah, these were the winter signings we had. Damn, we signed three players in one winter window. Crazy. Very
So
not
we s-
Arsenal-esque.
so we signed Trossard. That was because of Modric's absence. We signed Jorginho out of I mean, yeah, out of nowhere. Yeah, actually, yeah, Kivior was like the oh shit, out of nowhere kind.
Was this post the World Cup thing, right? This was post
Yeah,
World Cup, right?
and
Huh.
post World Cup, post World Cup. Yeah,
Then
yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan as well. Yeah, do check him out, guys. Uh, Hato links popped up yesterday. Okay, not just yesterday, but a while. Hmm. So the thing is that okay, the general consensus right now is that we will buy Hato, and if Partey doesn't come, MLS will be pushed into the midfield role that he plays in the academy. So that is the general thing. Do you guys agree with that though? Do you guys still want MLS to play in that midfield, or do you still guys prefer it to be a left back situation coming into the midfield? Like, what do you guys think?
See, honestly speaking, I
Hmm.
like the signing of Hato. I have rated him. We have a video on the channel as well. Um, the fact that we are going for him tells you
Hmm.
as to how we are looking for Zinchenko still. Tierney is
Hmm.
already gone. Tavares
Hmm.
was on the lines for a
Hmm.
loan. Obviously, he wasn't with us, but
Hmm.
it tells you as to how we want depth at left back and left centre back. What
Hmm.
I see happen is MLS still holds the left back
Hmm.
position.
Hmm.
Um, Calafiori is now seen as a left centre back backup to Gabriel. Kivior,
Finally.
if not sold, will be
Hmm.
the backup to Saliba because I don't see two defenders coming in this window. And
Same.
then
Hmm.
Hato will play backup to left centre back and left back.
Hmm.
Again,
Hmm.
if the idea is that Partey is not staying,
Hmm.
then you can have MLS going into midfield,
Hmm.
fair and square. He can play
Hmm.
as a defensive midfielder or he
Hmm.
can play as an eight as well whenever required. But what
Hmm.
I would actually want to see if even if Hato is coming is that
Hmm.
we invest in a young midfielder.
Hmm.
I gave out lots of names in the thread I put out, but I
Hmm.
would like to see us go into a cheap potential all-timer kind of candidate who can build behind Zubimendi and Rice,
Hmm.
and then he is a profile more like um, Partey, who
Do
is
you want me to
a
bring it up? Do you want me to bring up that thread? Any specific player that you want to
yeah,
like talk
probably
about?
if people have questions about different players, then we can do that.
Ha ha ha.
So
Actually,
we can
nice,
do
nice.
yeah. So I personally
Aarush.
feel even if we don't get a left back, we just get a centre back, someone
Hmm.
like a Mosquera who can actually
Hmm.
play along the lines with Saliba,
Hmm.
and then you have the option of just having a young midfielder who will
Hmm.
not bulge behind any of the manager's decisions in terms
Hmm.
of getting him minutes and stuff like that. He would be
Hmm.
highly prone to not even getting much minutes, but still be happy with the price tag we have. We
Hmm.
saw a
Hmm.
link to Palhina come in as well, which
Hmm.
makes sense as to how he's wanting a move away from Bayern already. But I
Hmm.
just see Fulham being the best sort for him again. So again, Hato links are more towards Chelsea as well, which
Hmm.
is to be kept in mind.
Chelsea and Liverpool.
Liverpool as well.
Yeah,
They've just
Liverpool
gotten
as
this
well.
guy.
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
just gotten Kirk as well.
But this guy, maybe if they're
I
getting
don't
him
see
as
it.
that, uh,
But even Fabrizio reported it's Chelsea or Arsenal like
hmm,
some weeks back.
hmm, hmm,
So
hmm,
I
hmm.
just see that being something.
I don't know why clubs are not poaching Villa players since they have PSR fares. I thought Onana would be on the market. I thought Morgan Rogers would be on the market by this point or something like that. But yeah,
Hmm.
Barca are currently waiting for La Liga financial checks and then they'll proceed with their release clause payments. Ooh, okay, okay. Didn't know that. Nice.
Also,
I
Barca
think
have
that.
signed a wonder kid or whatever
Oh yeah, his
name.
name what? Rooney something?
Yeah, some Rooney guy for
Yeah,
two
yeah,
million.
yeah.
And I spoke to
Uh,
Ainsley and he was like he's gonna be Yamal's backup,
y-
which is good.
of Yamal's back, bro. You're saying another wonder kid is. What even? What even? Personally, I like MLS in midfield, and I don't want him starting every game. We need to protect him. Okay, MLS is such a player that he's physically ready for the first 3 minutes, right? We have seen this in the entire. I mean, in the you could say second half of the season, not exactly second half. The
He came
moment,
in like September after he
uh,
made that City appearance off the bench.
not City. Was it City? I
No,
think it was
City, the
Liverpool.
stay humble one.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, he made it. He made a debut then, but I think the minute that he started to like actually
Oh, Liverpool
play
game.
was against the Liverpool game, which I think was the first time he was caught out of position, which we all expected him to be, and Salah obviously took advantage of that, right? But since then, right, physically he's been on point, and you've seen Yamal do so well at such a young age because you know that he's doing well at first at first team level because he's physically ready like that. So do you think having a player like MLS being rested or being protected is the right way to go with this? I know we need to manage his minutes for sure. You can't deny that part because he's just a kid in the end, right? But um, protecting him, I don't know. I just think he's a player that you can just go
I
express
think
yourself, go into
his
it.
minutes would have been protected even more if Calafiori was not injured as
Hmm.
much as he was last season.
Yeah,
So
that
I think
true.
he'd get minutes of left back and midfield next season,
Hmm.
depending
Hmm.
on just how we make these signings. But
True.
yeah, MLS in
Hmm.
midfield is not a bad idea. But
Hmm.
see, MLS is best quality in my opinion is how he can actually mitigate 1v1s from wider
Hmm.
areas.
Hmm.
And this has put him to be dribble past 0 times in the league or 1 time in the league ever
Hmm.
since he's made his debut, and he's
Hmm.
leading those charts.
Hmm.
So it doesn't make sense for us to even put that guy in the center because
Hmm.
he is doing the progression bit from left back inverting, and
Hmm.
it's
Hmm.
making a lot of difference to the way we platform. And then we're going to
Hmm.
have Zubimendi as well, who's again a left footer by the way. So how
He's
is
a predominantly left-footed, is it?
oh
He's
yeah, oh yeah,
predominantly
my bad,
right-footed.
my bad.
He's right. He's
Yeah,
left-handed. You're not left-footed.
yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
he's kind of two-footed in the way he
Yeah.
approaches.
True. 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 Hmm.
And yeah, I would want to
Hmm.
see them both share the pitch,
True. Hmm.
one inverting from left back and one playing
Hmm.
as a defensive midfielder.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, we'll see lots of variations here because
Hmm.
we have ideas of Dauman also coming in.
Hmm.
So how
Hmm.
does
Hmm.
his minutes with Odegaard? How does one Aries minutes with Odegaard and all of that?
Hmm. 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 Liverpool are going for Gueye. So, okay, this transfer, right? I'm not really sure if Gueye wants to go to Liverpool because of the fact that he's trying to break into that national team scene. So, if he goes to Liverpool, he's definitely not going to start over Konate or Van Dijk. So,
But it's
do
the
What
you
I'm
same
want?
at
hearing is that
Arsenal.
he's confident to start in front of Konate, hence he will choose Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's more plausible that Konate leaves next window to Real Madrid.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not
he,
not even to Real Madrid. I think to PSG.
whatever,
Ooh.
yeah. So at
He
Mm.
is a
Arsenal,
Frenchman, right?
like Gabriel and Saliba is more kind of like set
Yeah,
partnership. So
Mm. No, I
it
can
makes
see
sense for him.
Gay go to Chelsea because he's definitely going to start in that back line.
Hmm.
200% sure he's going to start there. At Liverpool, it's like he's going to fight for his position, but at Chelsea, I know he's going to start 200% sure. I
I
don't think
think
there's.
I think I think for a England push, like he
Hmm,
needs the PR, and I think Liverpool has a best PR right
Yeah.
now in England. Like,
hmm,
And
hmm,
even at Liverpool, I think Van Dijk will surely hold one spot. But
hmm,
with that right centre back spot or left centre, whatever they want to play,
hmm,
I think for him to even have a couple of good performances can put him ahead of Konate.
hmm,
yeah,
hmm,
And that will keep him for the whole season doing good. At least say rotations in the Champions League and stuff like that, he can really do a decent job for them.
hmm, hmm. Okay.
tactically he also gives a lot to Liverpool. So if
Hmm.
Hmm,
Liverpool want to try out some different formations, he could help
hmm,
them a lot.
Yeah.
hmm, hmm, hmm. Uh, is there any sane reason to be hyping Max Doman from this point already? Okay, he's now the way he's been playing the under 18s, the under 21s, are not just for the club level, but even at an international level. As a 14-year-old kid or as a 15-year-old kid is absolutely insane. So there is hype for real. I think he is the real deal. Again, we got to see him do it in the Premier League level for us to like fully like establish like, oh shit, he's the insane talent that we've been waiting for forever or something
Mm.
like that. That's what I think. Rooney would be in the Athletic. Oh, okay, okay. He'll be in their academy for 1 or 2 seasons. Hmm. But it's Barca. You never really know. They'll probably just throw him somewhere in some Champions League game. I don't know where. You never really know with Barca. Yeah. If MLS was someone who needs to. True. Exactly. Exactly. Is
Yeah,
that good
actually,
that?
that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Why would Gay risk his playing time at Liverpool when it's? Yeah. This is another thing.
But there
But.
is a flip side to it as well. It's much easier to break in into that Liverpool side, which has Konate's minds as a free agent for the next season, and Liverpool not benefiting with that much more makes you think that Guehi, being a
Hmm.
homegrown player from England, can be given that opportunity.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think
But.
Chelsea is
Hmm.
too volatile for him to consider, and he also came. He was at Chelsea, so I don't think he
Hmm.
is really
Are
interested to
Chelsea
go.
looking for a centre back? I think
Yeah,
no,
that's
right?
what. And secondly, they haven't been linked with any center backs. Chelsea
Yeah.
till now.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Because look, they're searching for Hato and everything, right? But I think they'll definitely benefit from Gay's signing than Hato signing.
How old is Gay?
26, 27.
I think that's not been their transfer policy. So I don't know if Chelsea is. I mean, they are
uh,
only signing 25 younger. So maybe.
True,
Yeah.
true, true. Chelsea have the best peer. No one is talking about drug law. Exactly, exactly. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not
Oh
wrong.
dear.
I
Uh,
I don't know.
just get Alconus from Leicester cheap. Uh,
I
Yeah.
would like to see that happen.
hmm, hmm. I can see all of this happen as a last minute thing and not like an initial kind of deal that we go for. That's what I think.
Hmm.
For now, Chelsea are focus. Bro, Chelsea. Who are Chelsea not focusing on? Eh? 1 week they'll
I
tell,
heard
oh, we need.
Newcastle is also really interested in Joao Pedro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
That would
it'll
be,
be
I
a
think, a
domino
very.
effect.
I think it would be a really good signing for Newcastle,
Hmm.
alongside Joe Linton, like Isaac, Gordon, and all. Yeah,
Do you
it
guys
would be
think
awesome.
it's like going to be some domino effect, like with Pedro going to
I on,
Newcastle?
I honestly think that it's a if one club signs someone big, and it will trigger a lot of signings. Yeah, I think
Everyone is really.
everyone's kind of like just waiting
Safe
and
Hmm.
with their
sussing out.
approach.
Yeah,
Hmm.
everyone's sussing out everyone right now.
Also,
And
I've said.
see,
Liverpool,
see,
Hmm.
Joao Pedro, if seen as that attacking midfielder, if he is being sold, then there have been links of Brighton signing Harvey Elliott as well.
Yeah,
yeah,
Harvey
So
Elliott.
it kind
Hmm.
of makes sense as to how these things are approaching.
Because like see, I don't think people are really able to understand how why the Isak deal might actually happen in terms of just money. Does Isak want the move or no? I do not know. But in terms of money, I think Liverpool can honestly go for it because 30 million or 35 million for Kwanzaa is pure profits, which could be used as 90 million spending power. Harvey Elliott also 40 million is
Pure
also
profit.
going to pure profit, which again, if you put it as like you can spend three times of that, which is basically 120 million. So that's like what 120 million plus 90 million. You got like 210 million you can spend over like 3 years, and you can like amortize it depending on the contract that you give him. So I don't think people are really able to like understand why Isak to Liverpool is a real possibility in terms of just money. The question is what.
Me, I can't understand.
Ha ha ha. Because Isak to Liverpool is going to be proper game changer if Isak wants it. Again, if Isak wants it. Now the question is, why would he want to leave Newcastle at this point? What I feel is that I think Liverpool will not go for someone big this season. Wait out on Newcastle to probably crash out of UCL positions and all of that, and hope that they don't get UCL where Isak is available next summer.
Hmm.
do you think, like,
Hmm.
wishful thinking, is
Hmm.
that the reason why Arsenal don't want to go all out on Sesko and signing someone that young?
But we are surely signing a centre forward this year.
Hmm.
Yeah, but what, like, if you sign a Gyökeres who's a like older striker, you kind of keep your left wing. If you don't get a Rodrigo, and
Hmm.
if you don't sign a left winger, and you get
Hmm.
other like your centre backs or midfielders, and you
Hmm.
keep your left wing open, maybe.
But again, see, if you said to me that Sesko is prioritized now so that we get an experienced forward in Isak, I would agree. Because see,
Hmm.
Gyökeres is being said to be that finished product that you want, right? And
Hmm.
then you're
Mm-hmm.
getting another finished product next season while
Yeah.
spending just as much or twice the amount with Isak. It doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah, let's just see how that is.
I
Because we
think
have to
Liverpool.
sell Jesus next season as well. So
Hmm.
we are going to see a striker anyways. Hopefully.
I genuinely believe Isaac would want to go to someone. I Liverpool would be awesome for him, but I
Hmm.
genuinely think he wants to go to Spain.
Yeah,
Like he wants
exactly.
to sign
Barca.
for the
Because
My
Barca.
even
prediction is that
for
he'll go to Barca. Same. My
yeah,
prediction Barca
even
for
when
next
he
season.
was bound to leave from Sociedad,
Hmm.
Barca were in for him.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think he's waiting out Leva's period at Barca, and he would like
Honestly,
go.
if he goes now, also he might start over level.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I know, but I
Yeah,
feel like
exactly.
hmm.
obviously, but I'm
But
saying I think
Barca are looking for different options for now.
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
want
I
that
Hmm.
think
left wing spot.
I think Barca would get their left wing with Nico, right wing with Yamal, and then Isaac is the final piece of the puzzle.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And I think that's
Apparently,
scary.
Rafinha will. Yeah, with Rafinha there. Oh my god. I hope
Even if
it's not
Liverpool get
Rafinha.
Isaac, it's scary to be honest. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, it's
Liverpool
scary.
getting Isak is like insane. Just see, but thing is that if it is just the money and we can invest, right? Rumor has it that we can invest money, but again,
For
how do
me,
we?
Isaac is the same case, like not in the same case, but injury wise, is his last season was his proper injury free season.
Hmm,
Like he has had injury issues like in his career before,
hmm,
so that might be the only thing which is a negative, only negative he has. Like in terms of gameplay, like game style and everything is too good. Like
hmm, hmm,
he would elevate any team he gets goes into.
hmm.
But Liverpool signing Wirtz and Isaac in one season, it seems so unrealistic to me, to be honest.
And Kirk is and Frimpong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get the pure profits point of view, but they're of
Hmm.
they. I think for Liverpool, they might trigger it if Darwin Nunes, someone buys Darwin Nunes.
Nunes is on
Mm.
the move. Nunes is on the move to
No, but
Napoli.
but
He's given
but
his
but
green light.
but a lot of reports are coming that even though Napoli want him, the
Hmm.
fees and all will could be difficult.
Napoli are
Hmm,
Yeah,
looking for
hmm.
a center forward or a left winger as for him.
Oh, see, Nunes as a left winger, I think is a better option than him as a striker, in my opinion.
Because Napoli are already linked to Dan Andor that he's going to sign for
Huh.
them.
And
So he's a
Jonathan
left
David
winger.
as well. Remember, Jonathan
but
David as striker.
was it confirmed that they got them they got him for free? I
No,
don't know
no,
if
it's
it was
not done.
confirmed. Yeah,
It's
it
not
wasn't
done. But
done.
he is a free agent.
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
I think he'll move by the end of the window.
I
hmm.
mean, yeah, now that you're talking about it, financially, Isaac to Liverpool isn't difficult for them.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that's what people are not able to understand that why it is an easy thing because if it happens also it'll probably happen end of
I
the
think
day
the
somewhere.
only I think the only stumbling block is the Newcastle. How much they ask for?
Hmm,
Yeah, I
hmm.
think Isaac would go in Jiffy. Like Newcastle having Champions League shouldn't affect that too much.
And I think
It's
that deal
Liverpool,
would
it's
be
Newcastle.
over 150 easily.
150
Pounds that
minimum. 150
yeah.
million, that's yeah. Liverpool going crazy and Arsenal still watching. I swear to God, if Arsenal don't sign a striker and a winger, I'm a crash out.
Barca fans are
You?
This
crashing
is
out
this
for
is
us.
like a Barca fan crashing out for us. People are empathetic about Arsenal and
uh,
we are
uh,
just here.
I
Osimhen
feel
leaving
bad.
for sure. Hmm.
Yeah, but Lukaku
Osimhen
is still
is
there, right?
Osimhen.
Does Nunes start ahead of Lukaku? Lakaka?
Yeah, I think so.
But
I hope
he
so.
is their man. He is Conte's man though.
And that is true. That is true.
I'm just imagining Nunes and McTominay causing havoc in the box. That would be insane.
Garnacho,
Imagine
then
Nunes in
Nunes.
Serie A, bro.
I think Nunes would be like Cavani in Syria, honestly.
Uh,
He would bang.
for
Bro,
sure.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, KDB,
Yeah.
McTominay.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
KDB is already there.
Bro, Nunes is gonna get into the form of his life, and people are
Mm,
gonna question his output next season if he
uh,
goes there and then he has Kevin De Bruyne as the midfielder behind.
mm.
Imagine Nunes bangs and Isaac goes to Liverpool and doesn't bang as much. People will, I just hope that
uh, KDB
Nunes.
taking lovely chances and Nunes
He's
and Lakaka.
already he's already used to Lakaka missing his
Yeah,
chances, so
Uh-huh, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
lived off it in the World Cup.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But that's what we think about the Liverpool and Isak situation on why Isak is actually genuine possibility for Liverpool because their sales are pure profits, not just sales of like normal players, but the pure profit sales. So that will have more value than anything else. So that's what we think, and that's what, yeah. Oh my God, Isak at Liverpool and us not getting Sesko and going for Gyökeres, bro. I'll probably like and I'll crash out. Forget Ainsley crashing out. I'll crash out. Oh my God.
I
But
mean,
yeah. Hmm.
is Gyokeres the? I mean, obviously, I also like Sesko over Gyökeres, but I don't think it's that horrible of a sign compared. Like, if the money is okay, yeah.
Hmm, hmm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm. I'm supporting Arsenal in the Prem, bro. Imagine watching me fall. See, see, you are not watching the Nelly that we saw. That is all I'm saying. But yeah, that's what we think about transfers. There's not much happening as well. We can keep talking random crap about it. But I think what
Yeah,
I
y'all
really want to
can
talk.
comment down different
Hmm,
things,
hmm,
but
hmm.
we need to pan out to the fixtures.
Yep. And I thought that'll be more interesting because the way fixtures were made, right? It's really questioning everything because okay, before I bring up the fixtures, what do you guys really think about the fixtures of Man City and Chelsea?
To be fair, I haven't seen their
I
fixture
haven't
list.
seen either.
Mm-hmm.
I saw ours and I
I
had
saw
my
ours,
initial
I saw
feelings, but
United's for Ash's stream, and I saw Liverpool's. That's it.
I
Okay.
just saw like Liverpool fans fake complaining about Arsenal fans
Uh-huh.
crying, and I didn't see any Arsenal fans talking about Liverpool fixture list at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I just randomly saw Liverpool fans complaining about Arsenal fans. I'm like, what is happening? I didn't
Uh,
see anything. Yeah,
wait,
I
do you
know
want?
more of Burnley than I know of any other club.
I just
Oh,
read a news that Sean Dyke is going to Leicester. Yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh wait, Leicester
damn.
relegated. So okay.
I'm
What is
like,
Vardy doing, bro? Where is Vardy moving?
Why did he retire?
let's just get
Yeah,
Vardy
retire.
for one season
So
of banging in Red
I
Bull's
saw
ass.
I saw Vivek put out a poll today. He's like, which free agent is the best? Then he had
Uh,
Vardy, he had
uh,
Danny Ings,
Costa, Costa
yeah, he
as
had
well.
Diego Costa. I was like,
Uh,
bro, no.
oh man, but we'll stick with Arsenal. We'll talk about the other fixtures afterwards. So yeah, we're starting off with August. Manchester United, Leeds United, and Liverpool, and in these two are away. Okay, we will take in the predictions and all of that seriously when we do those teams before the match fixture. And what I plan to do is that we keep it consistent so that we are always aware of the tally, right? So we'll do like a thing like
What
assuming that it's
what I also think we should do is that we should
hmm.
do a monthly review or a monthly preview stream of each month of Arsenal.
Of the,
What do you say?
I
Hmm.
need you.
As to how we've gone, who've been the best players of the month and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. That
Sure.
makes
Uh-huh.
sense.
Actually, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Hmm. Okay, so if you guys are not aware, the description of every stream has a Google link that asks your suggestions as well, where people can let us know what you guys think could be implemented and all of that, so that it doesn't have to be us waiting for you guys to like let us know on streams, but you can let us know in the Google Doc itself, so that it's basically a form you can
The
you
Google Doc
can
ain't there, bro.
it's not there in that one? Wait.
No, it's
Okay.
not there in today's one.
Okay, let me just update it then because I normally have it for most of the
Or like
streams.
pin it in the comments.
Ha.
Yeah.
Um, did you find it?
No. It's like we should be doing that, and we should
Ha.
be doing that monthly stream because I think
Hmm.
it gives us a better understanding of how the month has been, how we've progressed, how we've regressed, who's
Hmm.
been our best player, who's
Hmm.
been underperforming. Gives you
Hmm.
a good discussion to have within a fan base for our
Yeah.
own club.
Hmm. Yeah. Yourself. Oh, damn. Okay, Salman got fans.
Yeah.
First match is a banger. Hope it's not a late night game. Do we know the timings
Hopefully,
though?
buddy.
I don't think we know the timings, do we?
Timing. Yeah, we do know the timings. I
Probably it
think the
would
game is
be.
on Sunday. Liverpool opened the season.
Okay, okay.
Our game is on Sunday. Liverpool opens the fixtures on
Yeah,
Saturday.
ours is on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Theirs is 6 p.m. IST game. That's what I remember.
So Arsenal are playing United. Damn, 8:30 in the morning for me. That means IST 9 o'clock. Crazy.
Yeah, good timing. Good timing
Ha ha ha.
for the first
Perfect.
season.
Yeah, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If you're happy, you can't sleep on it. If you're sad, just sleep off till.
I'll have college going on, bro. I'll be fucked.
Uh, yeah. But yeah, prime time game 9 p.m. Huh? Exactly,
Obviously,
9 p.m.
it's the biggest game that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I
You know
think there
what?
is another
Hmm.
big match, right, on the
Yeah, that's what I
opening.
was trying to see if there's another big fixture.
I didn't see the fixtures. Wait, let me just check the Premier League
I think
fixtures. But
Chelsea is
but
playing a London derby to start
संडे
with.
कौन सा कॉलेज होता है?
नेक्स्ट
No,
Next
डे
but
का
day.
बोल रहा हूँ
next day,
अगर
Baba.
अच्छा नहीं जाए तो.
हाँ. Next day, that's what he meant. Yeah, but we will
Sounds
take
good.
in like proper predictions like later, like that is when we do the preview streams a bit before every game that we've been doing regularly before. But
We
actually, in the
can have
comments,
the delusional predictions now.
that's what. Let us know your actual. I mean, let us know your delusion predictions as of now. The Manchester United game, the Leeds United game, and the Liverpool game.
Uh,
United we're playing at Old Trafford. Leeds we're playing Emirates. Liverpool we're playing at Anfield, which I think is a good thing to start off with because we'll finish off the away games first.
Liverpool fixture is at 7:30 p.m. IST on a Saturday, which is great
Oh,
again.
okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Salup, what do
Which
you think?
means there will be
Yeah,
another good fixture that week.
huh. I thought okay. Arsenal,
I
sure.
I do like the the what do you say, where the matches are happening. Like I think
Yeah.
having the two big matches away and having Leeds at home is good. Like I
Hmm.
would have not preferred getting United early at home and getting Leeds away early, because
Hmm.
Leeds getting promoted away going and they'd be pumped for the match. Like that
Hmm.
would, I don't think that would have been good. So
Hmm.
getting Leeds at home is nice. Getting Anfield out of the way early is good.
Hmm.
Um, I realistically I do think six out of 9 points is, I think, the most realistic. I do think still Anfield away is a difficult fixture.
So
Even if
saying
we
we're gonna
play,
lose.
I feel that even if we play good, we might not win at Liverpool. Like it's a possibility.
So
Whereas I
seven
feel
to
if we
nine is
play, so if I but
seven to
I
nine
feel
is
that,
impossible, right?
yeah, I do
Yeah.
feel that seven it's possible, but I feel
Hmm.
6 out of 9 is my prediction. I
Hmm.
feel
Hmm.
if we play our best at United away, we would win. Like there's
Hmm.
no way we would not win. And
Hmm.
also at Leeds, we should win that match.
Hmm.
Liverpool away, we always seen at Anfield, we play good and we still don't come with the
Yeah,
points.
that is a
So
sad bit. Yep.
yeah, so I'm not gonna come here and flip the script for the next season. Yeah, so
Uh,
I'm gonna say we will lose at Anfield, but I think 6 out of 9 would still be a good start. Yeah.
hmm.
Mm.
So what most of us on this panel have said is that we're going to Anfield and going to win. So, yeah, that's
We've
what we
been
said.
very positive about it.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm not saying we can't win, but
Hmm.
I don't think it will happen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, United ain't winning. I'm saying 3-0 to Arsenal. Damn crazy. Okay.
Bro,
United at Old Trafford, we have never been that comfortable or commanding. See,
I
this is a
agree.
sad bit. This is a sad bit.
We can't beat them comfortably. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
anything at Anfield is that we have been commanding there, but we've never come out with a proper
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
decent goals.
Last season, I do not know how we uh, lost.
Injuries.
Drew.
Yeah.
We drew at Anfield last season, like
Yeah.
coming
We,
season,
we drew. We drew.
this season.
Like,
We were
Yeah.
we were
leading
in
that
win.
too.
We were leading. Then Zinchenko was subbed off for Skelly. Then Khalas. Salah took that advantage and it was over.
Even Gabriel or Timber got injured this game,
But
no?
that was at
Yeah,
Emirates, right? You're talking
Timber
about.
got injured.
Yeah,
No.
that was at Emirates.
Yeah. At
No,
Anfield, we,
Emirates
we
was
went up.
decent game, no. Emirates
We
was the
Emirates was the
black
one
kit
where they
game.
came back. Emirates was the one when Liverpool came back, and the Anfield
Yeah,
game they went ahead 2-0 and we came back 2-2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Emirates game was like the one recent week, right? The black
Mm-hmm.
jersey, white
My bad,
shorts
my
game.
bad, my bad, my bad. I got confused. Yeah, it was at the game at Emirates. True, 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 true.
Yeah.
Anfield, we were leading halftime, or we scored
Hmm,
just as halftime approached, and by the time in the
hmm,
60th minute, we conceded another one.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Uh,
whatever it
yeah.
is.
I think we have to set a momentum here. We should be looking at 7 to 9 minimum. Aim should be 9 out of 9. We are long enough into the project to expect this.
I
Fair
agree.
enough. Fair enough. Would be good as well. Huh? We all agree. Yep. Bruno will
I,
put that masterclass only against us.
I think 7 out of 9. I think the order of the 7 out of 9 matters. I think
Hmm.
if we draw at Liverpool, no one will be sad with that. But if we drop points to United or Leeds, even though we win at Liverpool, there will be a lot of people who will not be happy with 7 out of 9.
Mm.
Yeah,
Hmm. See, if we draw at United but win at Anfield, I think people will not complain.
I think they would. I think this United we should not, like last season itself when we drew at them, everyone was pretty
Huh.
sad and
Right.
rightly
Right.
so.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
I don't think we should draw to this United, even though it's a new season and they probably have new signings and whatnot. I
Hmm.
think we are at a higher level at this moment. We should be
Hmm.
beating them. Yeah,
Right, right. No, Pool were leading. Yeah, okay.
exactly. Pool were leading at Anfield 2-0.
Hmm.
Yeah, this last season. Yeah,
Gabriel
after
and
two
Timber
months.
both got injured. If I'm not wrong, Saliba was suspended.
Yeah, that was the Emirates game. Yeah.
Ooh,
We
okay,
were leading
okay.
2-1, and then Salah
Uh-huh.
scored in the 80th minute. Yeah,
If we draw at United first game of the season, negative.
I agree.
We
True.
can't draw, or we can't even drop points
I
against
th-
United game week 1. That just
Hmm.
keeps us in a very bad position on the table.
I don't think anyone has won the Premier League after losing the first game of the season. No club has ever done that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Oh.
see all type of stats come out that day, bro.
But I clearly remember the start because I remember the season where we signed where Alexis won Copa, and then
Mm.
he started like he came late, and then he didn't start the first game, and it was the Reece Oxford West Ham game, like the one he was 17 or 18, and we lost that game, and the commentator said that start like no team has ever won the Premier League after losing, and I don't think any team after that has won the Premier League after losing the first game. So. Yeah.
When was the last time we got such a tough fixture though, opening game?
I would say
Not this.
The Brentford game because of our case.
Yeah, I mean we were hit with COVID also that time.
Hmm. Not
I
just
mean
COVID, na,
Brentford
like
was a
Brent.
newly promoted side though.
Newly
Exactly.
promoted away is the toughest fixture for me
Hmm.
in opening day.
Newly
Yeah.
promoted. We were hit with COVID. Our striker was Balogun.
Saka
And
wasn't
newly
there.
promoted
Emil
after
Smith
like
Rowe was
what's
there.
90 years
Huh.
or something it was.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes. So it was like
Imagine David Raya was so emotional that he got that game tattooed and then he signed for Arsenal, bro.
Huh. Yeah. I would complain. We should. Why we should draw with number 14?
I agree. Yeah.
Hmm. Our competitors will be sitting. It will be both City and Liverpool, bro. It's not going to be just
I
one.
think people are way underestimating Liverpool
Mm-hmm. Oh,
sometimes.
when we lost against Man City 5-0, Grand Shaka worst. Oh, dude.
Three
We're
losses.
not
We
talking about the
started the third
start.
game, right?
Yeah,
We're not
three
talking
losses
about the
on
start. We're talking
bounce.
about the first picture being the hardest.
That
Hmm.
season itself was like
I think
Bro.
last
full
season also
low
our
and then we
fixture
just
list was
come back.
starting very bad. Was very tough
Yeah,
to
it
start the
looked
season.
more bad because of the referee decisions and injuries,
Hmm.
though.
True,
No,
true.
I mean, yeah,
And red
hindsight,
cards,
Wolves,
my bad. Not
Wolves were
injuries.
really bad over
Hmm.
the season, but
Hmm.
then we faced Brighton, we faced City, we faced a lot of good teams to start last
Hmm.
season also.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, we faced either Chelsea or Tottenham also. So,
Yeah,
Hmm.
so
Hmm. Our competitors will be Liverpool. I don't think Man City will pop off right off the bat. They will take time to settle. Huh. I can see this happen, but they have enough. They're playing this Club World Cup, right? So they have enough time to gel and all that. So
and
you never
plus
lose.
you can't allow City to be near you in the run in. Even
Yeah.
last season in their worst era, the run in they were almost perfect.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
so
Hmm. I
just
think
can't.
United won 3 Premier Leagues after losing. Oh,
I don't know. I have to check it.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, this is the August month, September. Starting off with Forest, Nottingham Forest at home, Man City at home, Newcastle away. What do you the concurrent viewers let us know what do you guys think about this, because honestly the first six fixtures incredible fixtures, man, incredible. I know what me and Arush have spoken about. Saluk, what do you think about this fixture list? Nottingham Forest home, City at home, then Newcastle away.
So that's what, one, two, three, four teams from the last top seven of last year, right?
Huh?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
14 from the yeah. That's Forest is, I think, going to be an interesting case because we don't know if last season was really real, or are they, was
Nuno
it a
has
one
signed a
season?
contract, by the way.
Yeah.
Who?
No, no, no,
Nuno
no.
Espirito Santo,
Okay,
coach.
did he sign it though? Because they said we have handed Nuno a new contract. That's what they mentioned. That's what they
It
tweeted. I
is
was
the
like,
same thing because they took reactions from Callum Hudson-Odoi and stuff like that. That he signed. How
ah,
do you feel about it?
okay, okay.
So City at home. I think we have won last two times we have played them at home.
Hmm,
So going into it, I don't think we are scared of City at home. To be honest,
hmm,
like we
hmm,
could take the game to them at home.
hmm,
Newcastle away. I think Newcastle away and Liverpool away are the toughest fixtures in the
hmm,
run.
hmm,
And really, if you want to judge next season, if it's going to be anything different from the last three seasons, is going to be on these two matches. To be honest,
hmm,
yeah, because
True.
if we go and beat, especially I feel Newcastle away, it's
hmm,
been such a unlucky place for us
hmm,
in many ways.
hmm,
Like I think if we can go and exercise the demons of them of that
hmm,
that ground, I
hmm,
think yeah we could see something special happening. But
hmm.
I think it's all on right now. It's all talk and all on paper. Like it's all going to come down on what's the injury situations then, and yeah, and is there going to be the proper refereeing calls,
Yeah.
and yeah, so it's a lot of factors.
It feels like you have watched our stream with Ash, because we literally said the same thing in the end. We're like, bro,
Hmm.
if football is being played and the refereeing people, I mean, if the referees do their
Don't
job
decide the game.
properly, I
Yeah.
think it should be a decent start for Arsenal. But then again, a lot of factors will come in because the top six thing, right? So a lot of pressure on doing the right decisions, or you never know, and all
I
about
think
that.
we haven't like regarding this comment. I think we haven't scored at Newcastle in 3 games. Yeah, I think the one we bought we missed out on Champions League. We didn't score in that game. Then
Hmm.
next season was, oh no, I think in three
Next season,
seasons you have scored two goals. Yeah, in two
yeah,
goals,
because the next
one
season,
one win. Yeah, yeah. The
We
match
okay,
title
won
was
3
already
nil
over.
against them as well, no? Once.
2-0 at their home. The one which Odegaard scored a long range goal. Yeah,
Hmm.
in the day
No, I
match.
think it was a January period game we scored against them.
yeah. It
We
was
beat
that
them at home.
Jorginho, Rice, and Odegaard again at Saint James Park, and I think Odegaard's outside the box goal is what you're talking
Hmm.
about.
Yeah, that was the one win we had in the last
Hmm,
3 4 years against them. Yeah,
hmm,
like at away. At home we
hmm,
had
hmm,
4-0. Yeah.
hmm. I really want us to win a Saint James Park. It's annoying to always exactly. Okay, so Parth brought up a nice point in the stream when we were at Ash's stream. He said that last time we beat Newcastle, it was with Jorginho, and we're bringing a Jorginho-esque kind of player in Zubimendi, which I think,
Hmm.
which I wanted to say, but it's glad Parth said it. But I think that could be a nice factor because they don't. We
Also,
lack a player who breaks them centrally. We always try to go to the wings, and on the wings they have very strong defenders who can nullify our attack easily. That's what I think.
I think going to Newcastle away in the early season when everyone's more fit is
Hmm.
good.
Hmm.
Yeah, like Newcastle, like I mean, it also plays in Newcastle's hand because they will also be fit and would be like pressing a lot. But I
Hmm.
think for Arsenal, like it would help them a lot. Also,
Hmm.
I think the Liverpool fixture will have a lot more discourse before it starts. Like a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
of I can already imagine Gary Neville saying, "Oh, can they beat them finally? Can they win this match?" But I would like to point like City had a very poor record at Anfield whenever they were at like in at loggerheads for the
Hmm.
champions for the title.
Hmm.
They rarely won at Anfield. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think it's in the end it's actually in the end it's not about these fixtures, the big ones. It's about
Hmm.
the ones which we drop points against the lower teams.
Hmm.
If we
Hmm.
minimize those results, we'll win the league. It's as simple as that. We have a stellar record against the top six in the last 3 seasons, and
Hmm.
we didn't win the league. So yeah,
True. True.
True.
Uh, Next month, October. Hmm.
this is
Should
the
be
flip
winning
side of it.
all.
Yeah,
We
Yeah,
start off
but
with West
again,
Ham
these are the
at home.
games where we lose points.
Hmm.
yeah. These are the games where
Hmm.
even if you have a bad start, you go and win 9 points on the bounce, and then you put pressure back on your opponent.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Fulham away is not an easy 3 points for sure for Arsenal. Yeah.
True. True.
Did you see the
So,
Iwobi interview?
Uh,
we
no.
need more Arsenal players.
He,
Yeah.
yeah, that one. So
Hmm.
the interviewer asked him basically that, do you all have any signings in your mind? He was like, as of now we don't, but as you know, we sign a lot of Arsenal players, so hopefully we do.
Hmm.
Give Zinchenko
Reese
to
may
them.
just go there, to be honest.
I mean, Reece Nelson has already been linked to them again. So, yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think
Tonali, Bruno, and Dorrington versus Zubi Rice. Yeah, yeah. I think it can definitely be done.
Zubi Rice Odegaard. No, he's
Hmm. Hmm.
asking
And
Zubi Rice and who's the
Havertz.
third midfielder. Mm.
Hmm. Odegaard, obviously Odegaard. Who else would you go
Yeah,
for?
there Odegaard, but I think Havertz
Hmm.
plays the physical role there.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, assuming that. Ah.
I think the
I
reason why
mean,
Liverpool are like Liverpool play good against Newcastle, and I think that's where I feel hopefully we improve next season is they're really good in playing very vertical football. Yeah,
Hmm.
and Newcastle leave a lot of space vertically, but we are more who play like on the wings. So I
Hmm.
hopefully with Zubimendi that does improve and we
I
can
really hope
hurt Newcastle.
we our tempo in attacks really improves next season. Like you
Hmm.
said, the verticality that we are missing, it's the speed of progressing the ball, and Zubimendi again is going to be that guy doing that
Hmm.
for us.
Hmm.
Hopefully,
Any idea about this player called Jaka Bijol? Because he just signed for New Leeds United for 22
Yeah, I
million.
told you, right? We spoke of this guy. So I told you about how this guy has been Udinese's best center back, and he's been leading lots of charts for Serie A as well. If
Mm-hmm.
you've watched the Euros last season, he
Uh,
was he played for either Slovakia or Slovenia, one of them, and he was the center back who was
he's
very
Slovenia.
aggressive.
He's Slovenia. He's Slovenia then.
Yeah, so he was very aggressive. He's
Hmm.
like a Gabriel, you can say. He's like a Gabriel Murillo type of player, who's also good in
hmm.
progression.
Okay. Okay.
We
Hmm.
spoke of him with Raja and Rahul in the group chat.
Hmm. Hmm. ये तो जाका का भाई लग रहा है.
Chaka,
uh,
Bijal.
uh, Bypassing reliance on Odegaard's gameplay is the next step Mikel Arteta should be addressing. I don't think that is a must. I think it could be like making sure that his off the ball work reduces so that his on the ball attributes are like elevated to a point which will help the team. That's what I think.
I honestly
Should be.
feel it. I think they will be. He will come back next season. Like, even last season, I was rewatching some of his like highlights from last
Hmm.
season, and you could see that he had still the same vision, and he had that same like he wanted to do those passes. He
Hmm.
just couldn't like hit those passes for some reason,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
could be many multiple reasons. We don't know what's the actual reason, but
Hmm.
I would highly doubt that he misses those amount of passes again this
Hmm.
season. Yeah.
And
He
you
doesn't.
and
He doesn't have
even
runners. He didn't
yeah,
have any runner.
exactly.
You watch
Exactly.
the
And
And
Norway games, right? Just watch highlight, not even the full game. Just watch highlights. Number of runners he had from left, centrally, and from the right. It was just stupid.
the best
So,
game he had in the last 6 months was the like other than the Norway game was the Liverpool away game where Martinelli was
hmm,
playing center and he had a
hmm,
lot of
hmm,
runners in front of him.
hmm,
hmm, hmm,
Yeah.
hmm, hmm.
I think
Yeah.
even the PSV game
Hmm. That
Uh-huh.
was we just
where
bombarded the
Calafiori
box in
was
that game.
playing center forward
Hmm, hmm,
from the
hmm.
bench.
I think that's another player a lot of people are just overlooking. Like he would be so crucial to us next season.
Who?
Hmm.
Who?
Calafiori.
That brother just needs to stay fit, man. That is all. That is literally all. Nothing else he needs to do because we all know how good he is. We have seen his capabilities. Aarush was that we had that vision that he can play as that left-footed centre back, replacing Margulis eventually, and people saw that, and then people, oh, this, like, yeah,
I
he is a
think so.
talent. He just needs to stay fit, man. That is all I'm going to say. But yeah, we'll come back to the fixtures. Easy 9 points. Actually, it is the easiest place where we can lose the title race.
Yeah.
Easiest fixtures where we tend to like derail
Wait,
our
I
title
want to see
race.
December though. I want to see what December has.
Don't worry. I have it all. November.
What is Gyökeres doing there, bro? Who invited him?
Oh shit! Is that a striker that who Arsenal might be linked with? Oh guys, I'm sorry. It is completely unintentional. Oh no!
Wow, what is this month, bro?
Damn.
Uh-huh. Wait, so
Oh,
nobody
also
questioned.
since
So nobody
October,
questioned this when I
Champions
had
League will come.
Rodrigo here. No, wait,
No, no,
wait. Nobody
Rodrigo, I'm fine with
questioned.
Rodrigo, bro. It's just the bias.
It's because
Hey, but
why
wait,
Rodrigo is there?
Since October we start getting this thing,
Oh, Champions League.
Champions League games.
But you should have
Mm-hmm.
put Rodrigo in November for 11 for number 11, 11th month. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. You see, next time when I'm designing this crap, right? If you people can respond to the group say, "Hey guys, this is a nice idea. Maybe
Yeah,
I
I
would
didn't know you were
implement."
doing this, huh? I thought you were
You didn't put
gonna
this one.
bring in that.
You guys asked me the link. I put that link in the group chat for you guys to like access it whenever you guys wanted it.
Oh, so you edit on
Mhm.
that only? Oh, damn, my bad, bro. My bad. Next time, just hit me up. Like, tell me what you're planning to do for this stream, bro.
But bring Gyökeres to.
Bro, we are just gonna get the worst of the worst fixture between Spurs and Chelsea in the Champions League, bro. I just know it.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
I
Madrid away.
Yeah.
we lost. We lost at Emirates to West Ham. These guys at home, always, man, always. But yeah,
I
Doctor
remember
Vivek, hey,
that.
Doctor Vivek,
Yeah.
how are you, sir? Hmm.
Studio Ghibli. Mm.
One second.
Remember that one
Hmm.
fixture against West Ham last season or the season before where we just scored 4 or 5 in the first half?
6. Yeah, five goals in the first half.
It was
Five,
Yeah.
and then
away.
they
This
scored
time
two as
away.
well, and
Uh-huh.
it was like 7 goals in
No.
one half, and we are just
Uh-huh.
chilling there.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that was last. That was the previous season only, right?
Yeah,
Previous
last
season
Yeah.
season.
only. Previous season
Yeah.
only.
Yeah.
Someone scored that free kick for them, no?
Yeah. Yeah. It
Emerson.
was
Emerson.
Emerson. Yeah, Emerson.
Was it?
Please ask.
What a game. Yeah.
Please, Arsenal,
Brilliant.
don't ruin Chelsea.
Advance birthday
Don't.
bro.
Yeah,
Which day is your birthday, bro?
bro. He literally said
29th.
don't. 29th,
29th
man. He
November.
literally said
Oh,
don't
I didn't
ruin.
read Chelsea, bro. My bad.
29th hours. 29
Hmm.
November. Chelsea
Mm-hmm.
4, Arsenal 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Back-to-back North London derbies, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And one nasty fixture in between. I just know it.
Yeah.
Carabao Cup
Uh,
also will be there somewhere.
what would your point of saturation be with regard to Arteta?
That's a whole stream.
Where do you
We
want to
get it every stream.
where do you
Every
want to begin? See, the easiest answer for you is that I'll tell you the date. I'll tell you the exact date. Just stay on hold. Uh Go to my channel live stream. You will find stream from May 26th, 2025. That stream
Not
will
yet.
explain what is the saturation, how the saturation point increases every time, and why we should let Arteta go as soon as possible.
And we
All our
invited a
opinions.
collab. We
Hmm,
invited a guy who's an Arsenal fan who you would love to listen to
hmm,
for a fact that what every rival wants to hear is that Arteta should be kicked
hmm,
out for
hmm,
what he's
hmm.
doing. So,
Yeah.
of course, every rival enjoyed it. It says with the views that we have on that stream as well. So, yeah,
See, we're not complaining. It is just that he has mentioned all of his points in a very sensible way,
exactly.
without screaming at the camera and without spewing all the random shit. A bunch of other random creators do it out of their own their own whatever. But yeah, do check it out. I think you guys will enjoy it because it is an opinion which is completely different from what majority of us talk on the channel. So it's nice.
Subscribe to
It's
him
nice.
as well.
Yeah,
Subscribe to
yeah.
Yashwardhan.
Yeah. ये बहनचोद ये लिव Sunderland's back, bro. I See, when I was making this, right, I was like, shit, Sunderland is back, right? I forgot. I forgot that. I forgot that bit. Burnley was like fine. When I put Leeds also, it was
Bro,
fine. But when I put Sunderland, I was like, oh shit, Sunderland were there. Yeah.
bro, two teams being promoted back to back, two European champions back to back.
Huh?
Spurs and Chelsea won, right? Europe.
Okay, 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 like that. Ha 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 ha. I
What a
didn't see it.
month,
Okay.
bro.
Yeah, crazy, crazy. uh, Hello, my brother men. Hope you guys are enjoying partying and chilling, pizza, Netflix. It's just a Sunday. We are. I mean, thing is that I am, in spite of not being a Sunday. That is
Today's
the issue.
Sunday. Today's
Oh
Monday.
wait, it's a Monday. What do you? Huh?
Yeah, bro. Doctor Saab, what schedule are you working on, bro?
Clearly, because I'm checking my mails. It is definitely a Monday, guys. Give me the lowest tipping point. Again, go what? Okay, actually, you know what? We will entertain this question. What is the lowest tipping point? No
No
trophies this
trophy,
season.
bro.
No
No
trophies. No
No, he's
trophies.
saying I think he means within the season. If you had to sack Arteta, what could be the lowest?
I oh okay. I didn't read it that way though.
I
Hmm.
would say trailing the title by at least 6+ points by December is a very bad shout to the season.
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
Like if he's out of the title picture, or like realistically out of the title picture by December and not in the top eight in the Champions League, yeah, I
Hmm.
think that's
Yeah,
Hmm.
sayonara for Arteta.
yeah. Top eight in the Champions League is another thing, and I don't want to hear stuff like we're prioritizing the Champions League already in January and
Nah,
Huh.
February.
nah, nah, nah.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
I'm done
BS.
with that shit. At least
Yeah.
Hmm.
prioritize the cup competition. As
Yeah.
much as
I
everyone's gonna hate,
honestly I would be really angry with Arteta if he doesn't prioritize FA Cup and Carabao next
yeah,
year.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
very much, very much.
Yeah. 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 For sure. Last two seasons we do at Stamford Bridge 2-2 and 1-1. Bro, it was Partey, man. Partey, the amount of space he gave there, I'm sure people in Bangalore or in Hyderabad would salivate with the amount of space that they had. My God, bro. It was like acres of land just there free.
Being a
Like,
part-time Bangalorean, I agree, bro.
huh.
I think both the matches we could have easily won. Yeah.
Easily,
Yeah.
man, easily. But yeah.
And the 2-2
Uh,
had one of the worst handball penalties I've ever seen.
huh. Yep, yep,
So,
yep. Hi Karthik, welcome. This guy has been saying
Alexandro.
the same comment
I
from Dutch
I
Bro
actually
stream.
thought it's Alexandro, the like Juventus left back, the old guy.
Me.
Oh, okay,
Alexandro.
okay. Uh-huh.
I was like, why?
This guy's a
Hmm.
Brazilian dude.
Yeah. Poor guy has been saying this from last stream. I see you, bro. Last stream also brought it up, but I think we just couldn't talk
I
much
think
about it. But
just
yeah,
email
we'll finally.
Arteta. You have his account anyways, right? So just drop an email to him.
But
Yeah.
this defender, I think, rated by Aarush and Raja. Raja
Yeah.
obviously a lot more because he's spoken to me about it. Aarush, do you rate the signing though?
Yeah, I really like this signing in
Hmm.
terms of, but again, I would want a right-footed player in
Hmm.
defense.
Hmm.
This
Hmm.
guy
Centre back?
would be, yeah, center back. He plays for Lille, and he's also had his breakout for the Brazil national team recently in the
Hmm.
games that were there in June, firstly.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
he's been a good player. He's very aggressive. He's very
Hmm.
front-footed. He can play those passes ahead, and he
And his
is,
long balls are pretty strong, like pretty
yeah,
like far, dude. Pretty
he's
far.
caviar with
Lot of
maturity
physicality. Huh.
and
Yeah.
physicality. Yeah.
Hmm. 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 Monday, hey, yeah. I kind of want Spurs in a knockout. No. See, I wouldn't want any London rival or any. One
In
second,
Europa
one
League
second.
was enough for them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Damn, bro. Chelsea's also in the Champions League.
Hmm. My bad. I just
I'm
got.
very excited for the Champions League wala table
Hmm.
and fixtures and all of that. That's interesting. Any
Hmm.
idea
Hmm.
when
Hmm.
that comes out?
No idea, but stay tuned because we will do a live stream for that draw as well.
Yeah, in
I'm
the
kidding,
next two
there.
to three months, that is.
Yeah, yeah. Anything other than a trio of Premier League is a failure. Damn. I mean, he's
Treble,
not wrong.
direct treble.
He's not wrong to expect it because we want domestic trophies last season. That didn't happen. So obviously, we want to push that thing to next season. Fair play. That should be the standards at this point, I guess.
Any
BB.
one, any
Hmm,
one of PL or UCL is success next season.
hmm, hmm.
Yeah, for me.
Loudmouth says BBK Sports is another Arsenal fan. He says, as grateful as one should be for getting us out of that mid-table situation is the honest and find.
We have been
Where
saying
do we
this.
begin, bro? Where do we
This has
begin?
Mr. Kroenke.
Hmm.
this has been our stance from the beginning. Yeah.
This has been the stance again. I've said this in the last two, three, in the last three streams. I've been saying this. Even on social media, I've been saying this. Right?
But
Osman,
fans just think
Vlahovic,
that Arteta
Locatelli,
wants.
Mudrik, this
Bro, the
one,
the
I
owners
see
Isak,
actually
some.
thought
Isak.
that they shadowed down with the signings of Rice, Havertz, and
Hmm,
Timber,
hmm,
that they
hmm,
have been the good owners, that they are spending money and stuff like that. But one window doesn't help in the progression and
hmm.
competing.
That's what.
Because you know the situation, what it was, right? That time, like fans outside the stadium, Kroenke out trending and all of
Hmm,
that.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
And then they did this just for the sake of doing something for the club, which they are bound to do anyways.
hmm.
So,
They try to
No,
do
I
that.
think I
Go ahead, go
genuinely
ahead, go
think
ahead.
that some fans don't understand that the manager gives a list or his preferred place, and
Hmm,
then the sporting director and then the owners deliver on the signings.
hmm,
Like they really don't understand this basic concept. Like
hmm.
I see comments like sometimes like it's been June ending. Arteta hasn't signed it. Like what is Arteta? Arteta has given this list of players. Like
Yeah.
he has. What do you mean he hasn't signed anyone?
Hmm,
If
hmm,
he
hmm,
was given the money, he'd sign anyone in a like he'd sign it tomorrow. Like
hmm,
he just sign whoever he wants. But it
hmm,
doesn't work like that. Like if
hmm, hmm,
until the owners and the sporting director like for like if you speak in theory, Arteta would want Sesko like for like anything. Like he'd
hmm,
give him the high wages maybe. Yeah.
hmm.
But the sporting director and the owners have to think about
He
all those
wanted
things.
Osman, man. He wanted Isak as well. Like, yeah. If you want to bring out the receipts and we can talk, we can definitely talk. But nobody want to talk about it. Why? Because the present is more important than anything else.
Rafinha.
And
He wanted
Rafinha,
Rafinha also.
yeah, he wanted Rafinha
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, he wanted
I
Rafinha.
I
think the
mean,
only player
if
he wanted and which kind of didn't turn out was Mudrik. Like yeah.
yeah,
Like other than that, every player he was linked to, even though it's not at Arsenal, they went to other clubs and they actually performed well.
Hmm.
Yeah,
hmm,
Or I think Vlahovic is another player who has not worked out for Juventus.
but I don't think that's entirely down to Vlahovic, to be honest. Yeah,
Ooh, crazy. Yeah.
I do think he would have been good at Arsenal. Yeah, I think he had the tools if given under Arteta.
Hmm.
Yeah,
what if?
A what if player. We have
I
ample
also
space
think
and have
that
yeah. yeah,
they,
yeah. Go on, go on, go on.
I also think that these owners should actually have some brains and invest in another club at the same time as well. Just
yeah.
build a
Ooh. Ooh,
multi-model
ooh, ooh.
system for the club to at least
Ha,
thrive
ha, ha.
if you're not willing to spend money on the club.
Hmm.
Like, like they literally got like City literally got Savinho from Girona. Like I
Ha.
know Savinho hasn't had the best of seasons, but he's like
Hmm.
whenever I watched him, he's like there's a player there. Like
Hmm.
you could get him to a good level.
You
Like
Hmm.
watch Chelsea now, bro. Half of their team was
yeah,
in Strasbourg last season,
Yeah.
and
exactly.
they're
Yeah.
just signing players from there for fun.
Hmm. Forest is doing going ahead with a similar thing. I think Crystal Palace
Yeah,
was also going in that similar route.
yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah,
Crystal Palace will be playing Euro
Owner
because that
sold
guy,
his
yeah, yeah,
stocks.
he
Yeah,
sold his shares.
good.
instead,
Oh,
and he
it
made
happened.
mad amount of money. Yeah, yeah. Today,
Mm-hmm.
43% of his shares he sold it,
43, yeah, yeah.
Good.
and the club was valued at like, say, very less, and he
Hmm.
sold it for like 190 million or something.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Crazy.
We have ample amount of space in Hyderabad. Please sign Konat. Nah, bro, it's fine. It is fine. You want Zinchenko for you, just 30 million with love.
Yeah.
El Kanous for midfield cheap. Fair, we rate it. Definitely rate this signing. Definitely. Chill, guys. We're winning the quad. Yeah. I hope the quad that all our players need to make sure they're fit is what we are winning.
If you win
So,
the quad, then someone's someone's quad will be gone in our team for sure. I
I'm
think
with you, my
some,
guy. Hmm. By the way, Gay is. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a Chelsea Academy.
Yeah,
He's a Chelsea
he
Academy.
said it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But Chelsea has this thing, right, where they recall players and do not respect them anyways, like Chalaba. They'll send him to Crystal Palace. Why? We do not know. Then they'll call him back, and this guy will just come back. We do
And now
not
they
know. But
don't care about him anymore, which is so
yeah,
funny.
exactly. Arsenal is Arteta and Arteta is Arsenal. He isn't going anywhere. These owners have found their generational manager, and Kroenke are doing the best, bring only those who want to come. But
I
then
I
they're not. Hmm.
I do feel this in some ways too. Like I don't think the owners are being like stingy at this in this window.
Hmm.
I do think that we do not need to sign the wrong players. Like
Huh.
signing a wrong player would cause more harm than like could cause a lot of harm,
Hmm. Hmm.
because we need to sign the right players, and that's why I feel the Gyökeres signing could be like weird, like in a way.
Hmm.
But yeah, who
See,
knows?
see, there is this one point Rusty made, like in the initial start of the this thing, of the stream. He said, "Yeah, wait, where is that? Yeah, we discussed this couple streams ago that Arsenal have taken risk in every position other than forwards. Exactly.
That's why I feel Sesko would have been a risky signing, but something that could have exploded.
Mm,
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
for sure. Because uh, Isak was a risky signing for sure. Because 70 million in a winter transfer window, and a player who's not yet
I
fully
don't
proven.
think
Hmm.
it's true that he didn't want. Yeah, okay, he said Arsenal, so I kind of read Arteta, but yeah, Arteta wanted risky signings, but it didn't deliver by the
Hmm.
board.
Hmm.
Like even Osimhen was coming off two ACL injuries when we wanted him, so he was
Yeah.
also a risk when
No,
we wanted him.
not ACL, not ACL. I think he broke some part of
One
his.
ACL and one ankle. Yeah, I think it was
Okay,
one.
and
Yeah, ACL was there.
something regarding his face. That is the whole reason why he wears his mask even to this date.
Then when we were linked with Vlahovic, he was having also the similar issue
Hmm.
as Gyökeres. A lot of his goals were penalties, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was Fiorentina and whatnot.
Hmm. Hmm.
And and yeah, so like yeah, it's not that Arteta didn't take risk. It's like we didn't get those signings in.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
That's why
You
I
know.
feel
Hmm.
Gyökeres is kind of a safe signing. And I don't think that Arteta has made safer signings in many positions actually. If you see, Havertz was a very risky signing in like given what he did at Chelsea.
Hmm.
Uh, and in a way, Odegaard was also a risky signing because he had just did that. His good, we signed him off a good loan period.
Hmm.
Like we like Odegaard, if you remember, he having at Arsenal loan period was the only time he was at a like proper big club before Real Madrid. Like only
Hmm.
Real Madrid, and then he had the 6 month at Arsenal. We signed him off, so
Hmm.
that was also risky. And Ben White 50 million was a risky signing.
Hmm.
And Ramsdale, in hindsight, it didn't work out totally, but it was a risky signing. So I don't think it's about Arteta not taking risks, but yeah, it's
Hmm.
like can the board deliver? Yeah.
Ainsley says, you know what, Arsenal should sign Furman for 80 million. Damn, bro.
But you
I rate Furman, but not for 80
Ha
million,
ha.
bro.
Yeah, that's what exactly. And Doku on the wings.
Not a bad
Who's
show.
going to replace? Oh yeah, who's going to replace him?
I think
Hmm.
it's probably said to be Cazorla, but I think it's an emotional thing that people are bringing up. It can't
Uh,
be Cazorla because he's
if
not
Arsenal,
qualified to do that.
if Arsenal
hmm,
put it
hmm.
on LinkedIn, I'll also apply for it. Yeah.
Me too, me too.
uh,
They're looking for an assistant manager who's also a performance analyst.
hmm. So Rodrigo, Dog just retweeted something saying that Rodrigo is a difficult luxury to fit in Madrid. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
That
I
is
mean,
true,
look
bro.
at the
They're
kind
just
of
using
players.
different synonyms to like throw in names.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The best and underrated thing about signings under Arteta, Arsenal do not have an attitude issue in the back apart from Sambi, who's young. Every player plays with
And I'm very
yeah,
glad he got rid of Genduzi very soon.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. True, true.
Yes, Sambi
He
was going on
was,
the same lines of Genduzi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this news, man, Santiago Zola helping his boyhood club to reach La Liga, bro. With that too, with his goal, na? It was his last. It was that
No, no,
winner.
it was
he scored
he
in
was the
both.
equalizer. He was the
Yeah, he
Huh.
equalizer.
was the equal.
Hmm.
But he scored in
Hmm.
both ties. He scored the
Yeah,
free kick
yeah.
in the first tie and the penalty in the next tie.
Hmm. Hmm.
And that
Hmm.
also their first time in La Liga since 2001. Like that's
Hmm.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The next month fixture December. uh, we're
Damn,
starting on
this is
December 3rd.
loaded with clubs where we will drop points.
Yeah,
It's like sleepy.
Bro,
Brentford
also
at
there's
home.
no Boxing Day game. That's just so sad.
Yeah. Hmm. Uh, you know what? I'm not complaining because let them take the break. Because players on 25th, they get to celebrate. 26th is when they got to chill, right? I'm not going to complain. I know they'll say, oh, after work. See, they're already missing out a lot because of football. They're missing out on like, if they're a young family, they'll have a lot of stuff, right? But I'm not complaining. I genuinely am not
Talking
complaining.
about family, Odegaard got married yesterday.
Yeah, Odegaard got married. I do not know how the pictures even came out because it was not anything from Odegaard or his wife putting out the pictures.
Yeah.
It was some random outlet that put those
It
pictures
was
around.
Norway media, and then there was Chemo as well. Chemo being a
Uh-huh.
Norwegian guy, bro was just there. He was there.
Oh, he was
And
actually
Saka
there.
was there. No, no, no. He was promoting the pictures.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. That's how I saw the pictures as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
right,
yeah,
right, right.
Saka
Mm,
is there enjoying
mm,
his off season,
mm,
riding a
mm, mm.
bicycle.
Yeah, I've seen that picture as well. True, true. Our Santi completed FIFA and football in real life. I feel very lucky to see him. Fair play, man. Fair play. But yeah, what do you guys think about the fixtures in December? Brentford at home, Aston Villa away, Wolves at home, Everton away, Brighton at home, Aston Villa. Oh damn, we're playing Aston Villa in the same month. I didn't realize, man.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Plus another two fixtures in the Champions League minimum.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, where is the break? Probably
One,
between like
two,
Aston Villa and
three,
Wolves.
4, 5, 6,
Uh,
7, 8 games. Yeah, December is expected to be like that.
mm-hmm.
And then one Carabao Cup or FA Cup game as well.
For sure, guaranteed. What do you guys think will happen though? I kept Arteta for a reason because this is like a very crucial period.
Everything you thought himself, no?
Yeah, except the numbers behind their jersey and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was for Salman to see, bro.
Ha. But yeah, what do you
But
guys think
yeah,
about the
we should
fixtures?
be getting 3, 6, 9, 12. I think we'll win one of the games versus Aston Villa. We'll drop in one. And
Okay.
Brighton is my scare because
Hmm.
we've not won against them last season, both
Hmm.
draws.
Hmm.
That is one.
Brentford will not be the same without Frank, huh?
Yeah,
Now with the
hence I've
talks of
counted
Embuemo
it
also
as
going, the fact that Embuemo might leave as well. Also, I just
Accordingly,
read, yeah, I just read
I
some
feel
news saying that Brentford are this one promoting one of their internal managers to become the main manager. I do not know
yeah.
how far that is true, but I just read somewhere. Yeah.
I feel
Go ahead,
Brentford
Parth.
is a prime candidate to finally, after 2 seasons, someone from Premier League to drop down. Yeah. Even though I
Yeah, we
think
spoke
Brentford
of
is a
this.
good
We
team.
spoke of
Yeah.
this with Ash as well because United are also opening. I
Hmm.
mean, their second or third fixture is with
Hmm.
Brentford,
Hmm.
and yeah, them. And we have to
Hmm.
also see how Spurs are with Frank. To be honest,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited for all of that. See, I know Brentford will have a drop off, but I don't think they will like drop off Premier
to
League.
relegation. Yeah,
Yeah,
I really feel Everton this season could get relegated. We're very
we've
bad.
been saying that for the last three seasons.
Yeah,
You know. Last
yeah,
three seasons
I
we've been
know.
saying regarding Wolves also we said, dude, Wolves without Cunha,
Yeah.
Wolves without
Hmm.
Cunha and Aint Nouri and Aint Nouri.
Oh
Nobody's
yeah.
talking about that as well.
Wolves
Nobody's
actually
talking about.
could get relegated.
Hmm. Prime candidates are Spurs, United, and Sunderland. Oh man. Uh, but
Hmm.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I just
Hmm.
feel we drop points in one of the Aston Villa games,
Hmm.
and Brighton. I'm not sure how that game goes.
Hmm.
Rest, I think, are all wins.
Hopefully. Everton with new owners now. Oh, is it? Okay. I know. New stadium, I know, but new owners, I'm not sure if it's new owners. Is it new owners?
Oh yeah, new stadium as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
new
yeah.
owners is there. Yeah.
Uh,
Right.
I think Everton will have enough bounce from new stadium to stay up.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. Turn of the year, where the winter window opens, assuming that things go well. New stadium tour, huh? We have January.
Holy shit.
Bournemouth away, Liverpool at home, Nottingham Forest away, Manchester United at home, Leeds United away.
Two
Oh,
fixtures
That's a
of the
tougher
FA Cup or
fixture.
Carabao also inside
ha ha.
semi-finals. I mean quarterfinals.
Hmm.
This
Add
is
Carabao
tougher
to the
than the
list.
December run. Yeah.
And
Ha, in
one
terms of
fixture
teams.
between United and Leeds for the Champions League as well.
Yep. Guys in the guys as concurrent viewers, what do you guys think about this though? Honestly, it looks scary. It looks
I
scarier
think
than the this
after
one.
month one, this is
Hmm.
the next most difficult
Yeah,
month.
yeah. In terms of playing big teams and like where you're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think in this, right, the United game will be nice. I think we will win the United game. Liverpool game, we might draw points. I do not. I think so. By the way,
Also, we
Yeah,
haven't spoken of Bournemouth and the fact that Gyökeres,
exactly.
Huijsen, all of
Hmm.
them have left.
Mr. Sarun brings up a nice point. A Bournemouth without Kirkis and Hoyson, and I
Yeah,
think PSG are
exactly.
trying to poach one of their other defenders as well, if I'm not wrong. You know?
Yeah, Elias Abarni.
Yeah, exactly. So, Bournemouth could be
I
one of
think
those teams that could
Bournemouth
fall
are
down.
either playing us or United in the preseason as well. I think United they're playing. Let me just
Ha
check.
ha. Yeah, because Arsenal are playing AC Milan, Tottenham,
Yep, they're playing United in
and
the preseason.
okay. Yeah. Hmm. No emails as well. Hmm. I
No
don't know
problem.
how no teams rated Forest so far. Oh, but
Hmm.
in
Elanga
Forest,
probably.
Ilanga is an asset that they can is like
Murillo.
an asset. Morillo for
Yeah,
sure.
Murillo is also good.
Their
Keeper is
right
also
back.
good. Sells.
Also, I have a very underrated name in the team, whom I've been watching for under 21 Euros. It's Elliot Anderson,
Yeah,
that
yeah. The
midfielder.
Uh,
Newcastle guy.
Bro, he's so fucking good. He can be like the Declan Rice for them for the England setup. He's that good,
mm-hmm,
in my opinion,
mm,
to be the backup. If you're
mm,
if you're paving the way away from like a Jordan Henderson in 2025, you
mm,
can have better options in like Elliot Anderson. Because see,
mm.
we've heard a lot of hype for Adam Wharton, but
Right.
Elliot Anderson for the season that he had last season, I think it's very underrated. I didn't get to watch him much, and he didn't
Mm,
catch my eye as well. But watching him in his English setup makes me believe that he's really, really talented,
mm,
and that's a good signing for big clubs to make.
mm. But what about right back that dude Aina?
Ola, you know,
Yeah, Ola Aina. I
he
think
could
he's also.
probably go to Chelsea as well. He was linked to them,
Oh, oh, ha.
and
He
he's
came from the
ex-Chelsea as
Chelsea
well.
academy. Yeah, he came from
Yeah,
Chelsea academy as well. Yeah.
yeah.
My God, these Chelsea players genuinely have good players who are out there in the world doing well, and these guys are buying
Who else do we
random
have?
kids all around the world, man. But yeah, let's go to February. So, I think February is very chill. Again,
Why is Spurs and Chelsea back to back, bro?
I think it's just the first half fixture list jumbled up a bit because even in the first half we faced both of them back to
wait,
back.
Exactly, exactly.
there is a good chance I might have mixed it up or didn't do it well. Let me just check because it feels very suspicious now that I look at it.
Yeah,
This is
why are you doing
February,
it
na?
like that?
So February, okay, we're playing Sunderland, we're playing Brentford, we're playing Spurs. Okay, I didn't fumble it. This is exactly how it is. Oh my god.
Damn, we're kind of cooked, bro, with the way
Yeah.
things are panning out.
Ha 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 ha. Hmm. And March. Okay, March is nice. You see what I did there with Havertz? You see?
Yeah,
You see?
nice,
You see
very
what I did
nice.
there? Havertz?
Yeah,
March Havertz?
running,
Get it?
running Havertz.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get the Champions quarterfinals of the Champions League. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
dream list. Very nice, very nice.
Oh, Job without Sunderland is going to be a different team.
As if Sunderland was going to bother us, bro. I mean, it surely is going to bother us once the season starts, but
That
it shouldn't be bothering us
exactly. It shouldn't be, but I'm sure they will. It is the
for sure.
history of the Arsenal.
Do you know any other player in the Sunderland team?
Nah, bro. I think the striker is good if I'm not wrong.
Let me just check if I know anyone.
Because I remember watching some random Sunderland game and I was like, okay, this guy is actually good. I'm
Yeah, I
not sure if
think even
it's.
I watched this thing, the qualifier game for
Ha
them.
ha ha ha. Yeah, yeah. It must be one of them. Yeah.
Hmm.
We should stop now. We would have won the league by much. Crazy,
Oh
bro.
yeah, Daniel Ballard is there, the Arsenal guy.
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my God, I remember when we were like, oh, ex-Arsenal player has helped Sunderland win.
Yeah.
Bunch of
Enzo
Liverpool
Laffi is
fans.
there,
Ha 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 ha.
the guy from Liga.
Hmm.
That's that, bro. That's all I
Hmm.
know.
If we go to April, hmm. Bournemouth, Manchester
Wow.
City, and Newcastle.
And the semifinals,
Yeah,
which
and the
we are surely
semi-finals.
gonna do. I mean, no,
Yeah,
and the quarterfinals.
I
Okay,
think
round
quarter.
of 16 in March,
Huh. Yeah, only
quarterfinals in
quarterfinals
April.
and semifinals, or like or last quarterfinal game and semifinals will be in April or something like that. Yeah.
Damn, bro. I like how we are so competitive with the.
Hmm.
We may get even the. If we take like FA Cup and on seriously, we may get that as well in between also.
Huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Leeds,
Yeah,
Willie
Leeds we know players, bro.
Bamford. Oh
Leeds is
yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Bro, Noto had such a good game yesterday, but then ended up being the reason why Italy were
Uh,
disqualified. He got a red card.
give me a second.
That
Give me a second. I just have to take a call. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yes,
Give me a second.
yes, yes.
You can continue, but yeah, I'm sorry.
So Wilfred Noto, he was playing for under 21 Italy yesterday, and he was starting alongside another baller. His name is Coliosho. If you all go to the Burnley squad, you all will find him. He's like an Italian, a Canadian, a US citizen, and English at the same time. So he's very this thing. He and they were both balling out for Italy. Italy were even leading the game, but Noto got a second yellow card, and it just went very downhill for Italy since then. So yeah, that's on Noto. Bamford, I don't know how he is still um the talk of the town in 2025. It was like seasons ago that that guy was leading top scorer charts in the Premier League as well. Hmm, what do we have next? Oh, we don't have any new comment. My bad. Hello, guys.
Uh, okay. So, um,
Bro,
wait. Raja was here. I just got a message saying that Raja saying that add me. But I don't see Raja anywhere here.
10, 16, 1 minute back. God knows.
Uh, okay. I got to wrap up the stream as soon as possible because something came up. I have to go. Cool.
Yeah,
We'll
got
try
it.
to wrap up the stream as soon as possible. Hi Raja. Hi, hi, hi.
What's up, bro?
Oh, hello.
Uh, yeah. Um, what are we talking about? May. May we have Fulham, West Ham, Burnley, and Crystal Palace. Are like last fixtures. What do you guys think?
Yeah, all winnable to be honest. But again, it's the place where these fixtures keep. I mean, how important these fixtures are at the end of it.
I think these are pretty decent, but like away at Crystal Palace is going to be very tricky. West Ham, I don't know about them this year.
Yeah, true that. Hmm.
Yeah. Actually, you know what, guys? If you don't mind, right? I need to call up home. I do not
Yeah,
know
for sure.
how is to go. Things do not look good at home. I really need to call them up. I'm
Yeah,
sorry for all the concurrent views out there. We'll probably have to stop the stream abruptly. Yeah, we'll get back to you soon. Maybe once there's more Arsenal news or such. Okay. Take care. I
Okay,
hope
sure,
you
sure.
guys are doing well during these
yeah, too as well.
weird times. But yeah, have a great rest of the week. We'll see you soon. Till then, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're in the world. Bye bye. Peace.